the shower, I've convinced myself that I can sing. Alabama, Arkansas.
Today is the day where I start my digital skills in marketing course.
I've noticed that my periods have gotten a little bit worse.
Everyone who's been following me for a while thinking, wow, you really aren't vegan anymore, are you? No, babe, I'm not.
Lovely.
Mate, I feel so bad. I'm like 40 minutes late. Fucking hell.
I've noticed that my periods have gotten a little bit worse. Of course, there's the physical side of it, of feeling the pain, but then I think for me it's the mental side as well. Like the first day I'm like, oh my god, cannot do anything. I just need to be at home and create that space. Obviously everyone's different, but yeah. Is that a thing? Can periods get...
So we're often told that periods are really painful when you're young, and we're often given the advice, well, just have a baby and it will all be fine, as if babies are somehow the cure to period pain. But what happens with people that have an underlying health condition that causes their period pain, which is about 30% of the population, so about 70% of the population will just have painful periods with no underlying medical condition, and then another 30% will have an underlying condition like endometriosis, adenomyosis, fibroids, polycystic ovarian syndrome. They're incredibly common. Where I had the idea of weaving textiles into something that resembled a tampon, I had a friend print me a 3D model of a tampon so I could then weaving the fabrics into a tampon-like shape. And then I use a syringe to apply the baby living extract on the outside of the tampon. And the first customers were my very generous friends, whom I lured to using my first literally handmade tampons. They didn't even have strings, so you had to really fetch them out. So what we're seeing in our patient population is that there are a lot of people that get treated for thrush and BV when they actually have another pathogen that's causing their symptoms. So you're taking a treatment which is not going to address your underlying symptoms, it's going to negatively affect your vaginal microbiome and therefore put you at a higher risk of recurrent infection. We see a lot of people stuck in that cycle. This is what you get. You have one tampon to use and one tampon as a spare in case you drop the first one or something happens. You have your activation code, which is how you can activate the kit, and this also gives you access to our telemedical aftercare platform. So on it, all of your health data lives. One of the key issues that we want to solve in women's health is that your vaginal, menstrual, and hormonal health data are always divorced, and you can never understand the correlations between your menstrual health and your vaginal health and your hormonal health. And the way to do gynecological health well is to understand the relationship between these three and to treat the patient holistically. So on the aftercare platform, after you've received your results, they're for your eyes only, so they doesn't have access to them, your physician doesn't have access to them unless you share it with them. You have your results, your health history, your entire kind of health profile, and then you can choose to speak with a sexual health nurse, with an OBGYN, with Natasha, our wonderful nutritionist, who can help you make dietary changes if you need to in order to better manage your vaginal health. But can I open one? Yeah. So it's the Day Nude tampon. It comes with a sugarcane applicator. So the applicator helps you position it to your cervix by yourself without needing a speculum. So you would do this. And then the advantage of using a tampon over using a swab, other than just it's a more familiar device, it collects a much bigger bacterial mass, so we can test more accurately for pathogens that might be hiding in one area of your vagina that you may not necessarily reach with the swab. So if you picture the swab, it's not really designed for vaginal use. It's designed for your nose or for your throat, but the vagina is bigger, and it has bacteria everywhere, not just around the cervix. So the tampon travels throughout the entirety of your vaginal canal, picking up pathogens across your vaginal walls. The tip of the tampon reaches your cervix, so we collect a sample from the cervix as well. And then once you've finished using it, you place it in a pouch, and you ship this tampon in the pouch, in the box, to the postal service.
just done a yoga class. So I don't do yoga. It was lovely, but I felt silly. I feel like you just got to do it more often, right? Got me a goodie bag. That was a lovely experience. Had a chat with the founder. She's really nice. Yeah, really good experience. In the shower, I've convinced myself that I can sing. I know what you're thinking. But I think it sounded really good. Maybe it was just in the bathroom, but... Alabama, Arkansas, I do love my mom. No, wait, start again. I practiced not going, no. Fuck. Alabama, Arkansas, I do love my mom and pa, not the way that I... No! Alabama, Arkansas, I do love my mom and pa, not the way that I do love you. Let's do it again. Alabama, Arkansas, I do... No. And then I was going like higher. Alabama, Arkansas, I do love my mom and pa, not the way that I do love you. It doesn't sound the same as it did in the bathroom, but I tell you what, I've always wanted to go to a vocal coach. I feel like there's something in there. I really do. I feel like there's something within me, within my vocals, that could be refined. I believe it. What an angle. I got this tote bag, but it's not that strong, so I'm not really sure how it's going to last on me, really. We'll just have to see, won't we? We'll just actually have to hope for the best, won't we? So, I have come into town, coming to do some work in a coffee shop. It is about 1 o'clock, so yeah, it is a bit late in the day. But, you know, never too late to start your work. You gotta do what you gotta do, do you know what I mean? So it really is what it fucking is. It's not ideal. No, it's not. But, you know, such is life, eh? Getting back on track, being made redundant has its moments, do you know what I mean? I've got to sort out my self-employed life again, you know, my day-to-day. This week is a bit of a scatty one, but next week will be more organised and better. Interior. Good morning, guys. I don't know if you can actually hear me, but today is the day where I start my digital skills in marketing course, and I am very, very excited. I'm in Farringdon. It's a bit of a shit journey, I can't lie. Oh, goddamn! I completely forgot what it is like to be a commuter on the trains in the morning. My god, we were packed like sardines. It was fucking shit. It was so shit. But anyway, alas, I'm here. Managed to get here, so I'm like just like under 15 minutes early, which is great. I absolutely need this coffee. It's tragic. And I'm absolutely feeling very awkward right now, filming myself. But this is my job. Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em, do you know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm quite anxious about this course, to be honest, because I'm meeting people, you know? People that I'll be working alongside for the next 12 weeks, so like, the social anxiety is anxietying. However, it's gonna be great, and I'm just excited for what I'm gonna learn, and yeah, I will bring you along with my day, show you as much as I can. Guys, you don't understand how happy it makes me when the toilet has an air freshener. Because like, the girl's gotta go and the girl's gotta go, do you know what I mean? So having that is
talking about. It's like it shows you in the context because it's like wearing context. So you would see it as like augmented.
Nintendo 3DS.
Imagine a big VR thing, and like a thin wearable.
It's going really, really good. I have been chatting to some really lovely people. We had to do some icebreaker exercises where we had to get in groups and talk, which was scary. My anxiety was on 100, but it's been really, really good so far. We've had a nice lunch break. As you would have seen, I forgot to show you my food before I ate it, but it was from Pret, which was banging. And then we've just had like another hour's worth of, we've got a tutor who's tutoring us basically, and now we've just had a little break. I'm gonna go back, it's about 3:30, and we finished at 5. I'm feeling kind of tired now. Listening and paying attention for so long, I haven't done it in a while, so a bit draining, but yeah, I will update you when I'm done. The day was really, really good. I will tell you about it when I get in. But first of all, stopping in Waitrose to get something for dinner because I don't have anything and I'm fucking hungry, so it's not a good idea to come shopping when you're hungry, but what can you do? I don't know what I'm gonna get either. I have no clue. I'm hoping to be inspired. Oh dear, oh dear. 165. Oh dear. Oh, that one. Oh god. It's gonna gotta be chocolate, isn't it? That was dangerous. So first of all, I picked up these Oggs chocolate cakes. They're vegan and they're bloody banging. I love them. And then the Japan ready meal section got me. So we've got chicken yakai udon noodles. It's like £4 something. Then these chicken karaage bites. I know, everyone who's been following me for a while thinking, wow, you really aren't vegan anymore, are you? No babe, I'm not. 6 years though, we had a good run. And then I got these prawn gyoza. And then I couldn't resist. Appetizer was on offer, £2. I love me some appetizer. So I'm going to sort that all out now. I'm bloody starving. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's episode of this is the vlog still, I would like to let you know that although it doesn't look like it right now, I was wearing a skirt today. And yeah, you're thinking, oh my god Jess, it's so cold, how are you wearing a skirt? Well, tights that seem like your skin is underneath. They look like normal tights, but it's not. You are wearing fleece lined tights, skin tone to your skin tone, because Primark does a variety of shades. They even do blue if your skin's blue. And then you just put your tights on top of them. Honestly, keep me warm, keep me feeling like a real cutie in the winter months, you know. I think that looks proper funny. It looks like I'm actually nude. I don't think I showed you this yet. Look at this little lounge set my mum got me. It's really cute though. It's actually really comfy. Size medium. From Amazon. I really like the colour. There's a favourite spot I have in the garden to film because the lighting, look how it changes. Look how that lighting just changed. Oh, no, just right there is perfect. Got my cup of coffee. Good morning. Today is Friday the 8th of December and yesterday I went to my first class in the government funded bootcamp for digital marketing strategy skills. That is what the course is called. And it was amazing, honestly. I had such a great day. I met some really cool people. The tutor was engaging and I definitely feel like I'll be able to learn from him. He's really interesting. He's got a lot of experience. The day started off by us all sitting in a room, and as soon as I came in I decided I'm gonna sit on the front row because I want to be that person, you know. Like when I was younger I would never sit in the front row because I didn't want to be that person, but now it's like, yeah, I'm here to learn. Let me sit in the front row. I want to be able to like speak if I want to like join in the discussion with the tutor, because you know, if I want to ask a question or whatever. And so that was really cool. I got there at like 9:45 It started at 10. Well, it started a little bit after 10 because some people were late. But there was about 30 people in that room, and started off with the course coordinator just like giving us a rundown over the course structure, like what's going to happen every week, and you know who to talk to, yada yada yada. And then I think about 11 o'clock is when the tutor started tutoring and gave us an introduction to digital marketing, what it is, gave us a overview of the marketing landscape, and you know a bit more about what this course is in terms of like strategy. And you know, because obviously there's like marketing and then there's strategy, and with strategy you work with data. So data is something that I'm familiar with in the terms of I see it on my Google Analytics, I see it on my YouTube Analytics, I see data, but I don't see as much data as I could, and I don't also understand really how to navigate that data and use it for my not leverage, but use it for my benefit, you know. So about after like an hour and a half we had like a little break, and then when we came back it was time to do an icebreaker session. Fucking hell, I hate that shit. I hate it, but at the same time I get it, you know, and I appreciated it. So it's like talk to the person next to you, introduce yourselves, blah blah blah. So I turned to my left and there was a man there. So I introduced myself to him and we was chatting. He had been working in tech recruitment for the past 9 years, which was interesting, and his story was like really simple but also cool, and it's just like anyone can do it. He googled how to make money fast and how to make a lot of money and it came up with recruitment, and then it came up with tech, and then he thought, oh, let's put the two together, tech recruitment. For any young people out there want to make some money, get into tech recruitment and it will build your confidence. He said that it really helped build his confidence and he found a lot of strength in it. From someone who was anxious about giving presentations, now can give a big presentation, can talk in front of people because he just put himself in it and he done it. So I found that really inspiring. So if anyone wants to get into making money fast, look into tech recruitment. He said anyone can do it. So then we had to do a bigger icebreaker. So then we had to turn around and join the next two people, and then we had to introduce each other. He done a really good job of introducing me and I just fucked it up. I honestly, the anxiety got to me and I just like fumbled everything I was saying, and I wanted to apologise to him for such a shit introduction. But such is life, you know, anxiety. Then we had to join even a bigger group, and basically it was just like a bunch of that and just hearing other people's stories, and it was so inspiring. Like there was one girl there that she got a clothing brand and she started it during lockdown and she had great success with it during lockdown, but with that was a slowdown after that, and she feels like she took it for advantage because everyone was at home just doing nothing, and so she didn't have any marketing skills or strategies. She didn't know anything, and so she's joined this course because she's realised that she's going to need to learn some more stuff if she wants her business to keep growing. Someone else, an older woman, she took some time off work to look after her family, but before that she was in marketing. She wants to come back to it, but obviously the landscape has changed so much that she needs to refresh her skills. So it was such a variety of people. It was extremely interesting, extremely inspiring, and I'm sorry, I'm going to hold the phone from this angle because it's hurting my fucking arm. Actually, let's just go and sit down inside. I thought, let me get some fresh air. Okay, you're now on top of the freezer. People from all different walks of life and all different motivations and reasons for being here. When you're so used to being self-employed on your own, being in a group full of people who are like-minded in terms of your work ethic and your desires for monetizing your life, it was really, really comforting. And I felt like, I don't know, I just felt it was quite wholesome in a weird way. Like, I know we're all there for work and shit, but I found it quite wholesome. Because we're all there trying to better our skills and better our knowledge in order to better ourselves, and I found that really, really lovely and really uniting and really like, yes, you know. But also when you do work from home and you're like self-employed, you're not around people much, so you know, it's cool. It was just cool, okay. And then we had lunch, and as you would have seen, and as I already said, we had prep. It was fucking great. I was just thinking to myself, I wonder how much all of this cost. But it's all government funded, so fuck it. But it's also only government funded if we complete the whole course. and if we attend an interview after. So there are a lot of milestones that we've got to hit in order for this to, you know, be beneficial for us and for them. After lunch, we then had a couple of hours of tutoring, and it was just so interesting. Like, we learned a lot. Kind of overwhelming, but at the same time, we've all got the presentation slides to look at if we want to go back to them, which I will be. We've got, like, you know, bits of homework to do, and you know, one thing that there was a lot that was interesting, but one thing that stuck out to me was in marketing there's different types, right? Multi-channel marketing and omni-channel marketing. So what that means is, like, multi-channel is basically like, say if you have a brand and you create a piece of content and you just put that exact same content on 3 different platforms, right? You put it on YouTube, you put it on TikTok, you put it on Instagram, the same piece. You don't tailor it for nothing. That's multi. And then omni-channel is where you have multiple different channels, but you tailor the content on each thing. So pretty much like what I do here, I guess, is omni-channel marketing. This is where I create this YouTube video for YouTube, but I don't put this anywhere else. I do share it on other platforms, but that's not the point. And then I create TikToks on TikTok, and then, you know, Instagram is probably the mesh of the both, where I post a bit of YouTube style or TikTok stuff on Instagram. They gave a really cool example, and I love seeing examples because it really helps me understand and learn better. So they gave an example of Ella's Kitchen. They are the baby food brand. They were struggling, so they got sold. They got sold to someone, and then they came up with the plan that they want to increase, their like customer reach by 10% a year, which apparently is a lot. Like, most companies aim for 3 or 4% customer growth each year, but they wanted 10%. So they came up with a great campaign. They found a pain point of what parents were going through, a very common pain point, and they found a fucking solution for it. So apparently it's quite a difficult process weaning your baby off milk onto food, and Ella's Kitchen, they fucking took that and they ran with it. They came up with a baby weaning program where, you know, they've got all of their food products which are suitable for babies to move on to after milk. But then they came up with like a community, and they created this YouTube video, and they didn't really talk about Ella's Kitchen in it. They spoke about that there was parents talking about their experiences of weaning and their babies making messes and all of this, and it was just very relatable content to parents. And it was extremely interesting. After that program, they put it on YouTube, they put it here, they put it there, they created an app for iPad, and they tailored it to each different thing. So it was omni-channel, because it wasn't just the same piece of content spread across, it was different on every platform to reach those people. And then after that campaign, this was the stat that got me, they acquired 40% of new UK parents, right? So parents who've got babies, they acquired 40% of them in the UK. That is a mad number. That is crazy. And that's how Ella's Kitchen became the #1 baby food brand in the UK. So cool. Big up everyone who's decided to better their life and better their skills. The link to the government bootcamp website is in the description. Please go to it. Just have a look, because why the fuck not? If you're eligible, which I don't see why you wouldn't, why the actual fuck not? Yeah, I'm excited for the next 12 weeks. I am slightly concerned about the Zoom calls. So the next few weeks are going to be on Zoom for like the whole day. Obviously we're going to have breaks, but at the same time, I'm just like, I don't know how I'm going to manage to stay engaged for hours at a time, but I'm going to do my absolute best. Because, you know, one thing I've learned since leaving school is that there are different learning styles, aren't there? Different learning styles, so we'll see how this goes. Anyways, I am now going to go and edit this video and get it ready to upload today. And that would be my 3rd video uploaded this week. I know it doesn't seem like much to a lot of people, but for me this is a big deal, and I'm really proud of myself that I've stuck to this, and I will continue to stick to this. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs up, subscribe, do comment down below, whatever the fuck you want to do. I wish you all the fucking best and have a lovely weekend. I will see you on Monday. Fucking hell, we're getting close to Christmas, isn't it? Fucking crazy. I'm getting close to my birthday in January. I'm gonna be 29. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna do a 30 before 30. So I'm going to come up with 30 things I want to do before 30, and that's what I'm going to do next year. So next year's going to be really fun. Really fun. And also for my 30th, I'm going to the Maldives. And if no one comes with me, that's fine, I understand, but I'm going, just so you know. So in January 2025, expect a Maldives vlog. Anyway, have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful life. I'll see you very soon. Much love. Peace.